We're going to see Cleveland and the Warriors meeting for an unprecedented third straight year in the NBA Finals. Golden State won the title in 2015. Cleveland remarkably came back from a 3-1 deficit to win it last year. Timmy, which team is under more pressure to win this year?
I think this is a great question because both these teams have won titles in the last 2 years. Last year, the Warriors won 73 games. There was a lot of pressure on them last year. The Cleveland Cavaliers, there was a lot of pressure on them and LeBron because they never brought a championship to Cleveland. This year, I don't know. I don't sense there's as much pressure on either team as there was the previous season. Is that fair?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
The pressure was on Golden State last year to repeat because of what they did in the regular season by winning and surpassing the Bulls, right? And then they didn't win, and we saw how and why those things happened. So I would think if anybody had more pressure, again, you and I have talked about this briefly already tonight. I think the pressure individually is on KD.
Right.
So that might stem over to the Warriors a little bit more than Cleveland.
Yeah. When I look at the teams, I'm not sure if the same pressure is there this year as there has been in years past, which is crazy to think about. Yes, Durant, obviously, when you make the decision to leave a Thunder team, that was beating the Warriors 3-1. Let's not forget, in a series just 1 year ago, to go play with the Warriors, there's going to be a lot of pressure to live up to that hype. So Ike Durant's got a ton of pressure on him. But as far as the individual teams go,
I'm with you.
I'm not really sure to answer this question. So I guess I lean Warriors because I can build a case for Durant. I feel like that's actually been a huge advantage for both of these teams in the playoffs. I think they've played free. I think they've played loose because there's no need to be uptight. And that's why they've played nearly flawless basketball. The Warriors have lost 0. The Cavaliers have only lost 1 game. I think not having that pressure on them has actually helped them a lot.
I think 3 weeks from now, however this ends, and let's say Cleveland wins, they go back-to-back. We're going to go, LeBron James, 4 titles, Mount Rushmore, all those things. I think he's almost, win or lose, LeBron's legacy is safe. But KD's could be really hurt here. If they go out and get mashed in 5 games by Cleveland, and again, as we talked about, the addition of the MVP, and you can't make any difference. As a matter of fact, they take a step back from the team they had a year ago, and you're supposed to be that hired gun. Isn't this kind of a only lose situation for KD? If he wins, he's supposed to win. You lose, what happened? You're not that good.
Tough spot to be in right now. You know what I mean? It's like when you become a pageant queen. Everyone expects you to have like this beautiful husband and this lovely life and the white picket fence. It doesn't work out like that.
Does it?
No.
Well, who do they marry?
My advice to pageant queens is to marry geeks. Actually, all people should marry nerds. It's scientific research. You should never really
Who did that
marry
research?
a peacock. You should always marry a nerd.